Steve, let's get your analysis of that performance and point.
Well, in isolation, it's a good point, isn't it? Because it's a difficult place to come to. I was not best pleased at half time. I don't think we played with normal application to get a hold of the football and play. We shoot ourselves in the foot with the goal. It's very similar to last week. The same players involved as it was in the last Saturday, and that's disappointing. But we said we were going to make changes early in the second half, and I think we did that. And I think they turned the game for us. We get the penalty. Next penalty take of Mansfield Town is my missus. She's got as much a chance as any other lot have. So Mrs Evans, if you're listening tonight, you're on the penalties. But it's just we need to go back on the training ground with that one. But you know, if you're looking for attitude and character, Steve, we could have died then. And we've said we have a group of players that to a man have good characters. I thought the substitutes influenced it, obviously. Fantastic goal from a very gifted young player that we need to get up to a level very quickly, and I thought he made a big difference. And then I think after that the game could have gone either way, wasn't it? David Murphy looks like it's a centre half finish or an attempt to finish.
Where it came off his shin.
It comes off his shin. It's a tap in from 4 yards from a well-watched set play, and then we rode luck a little bit when they have a ricochet that normally would go in against us, but it comes back off the post, and one other great strike from 30 yards. You've got to hand it to the boys, a great strike. But you know, I think if you look at our first half and the disappointment we have with it, I think it's a point we'll take. And I just said to Paul at the end of the game, Paul Rayner, that if we beat Luton last week, this is a great point. So we don't think it's such a great point tonight when we've not took care of our home business.
It was a much improved second half display, as you say. Were words of inspiration needed at half time?
Well, I'll leave my debit card number for the teacups. That's the first time in this season I've had to waken a few up. But we finished it, the half-time talk, in a inspirational and positive talk, and I spoke about the supporters really, about how much they would be running about and trying to win if they were fortunate enough to wear the shirt. And I think, to be fair to the players, they gave the fans a second half, especially when they were at that end of the ground as well. I think they've seen a lot of action, they've seen a lot of good play, and if it was just based on the second half, they were very unfortunate not to win the game. We miss a penalty. David has a big chance, you know, and if they two go and we go in front at one stage, and we probably see it out. But we'll take the point, we'll go back on the road, and we'll have a good week on the training ground, and we'll get ready for Grimsby.